Why are there frog statues if this is like the cat village? Their theming is a bit off. This is the village of Gumbo. First, we must find a boatman. We have to go to Twin Towers by the sea. From the white beach in paradise, a boat ride into an emerald sea. A fine tropical breeze. Whew, brr. Hey, it's cold. Didn't you say it's a warm village? And it's so quiet. I don't hear any festival sounds. The sound of waves is all I hear. Gadwin, this isn't quite what I imagined from what you told me. This is strange. The old Gumbo had an entirely different atmosphere. Bracing salt air is certainly that of Gumbo. It's a fishing village, but much different than Dight. Really? Achoo! It's awful cold, isn't it? Let's hurry and go into the village. Come on, let's go. We have to find a boatman who will take us to the Twin Towers. Yes, okay. Oh, I don't know. What's that? This frog has such a funny look. Who's talking? What do you mean, Fina? What did you mean by that, Fina? Fina? That was kind of rude. I feel like my, welcome. You're young and yet so daring. Well, anyway, would you like to stay the night? I'm a gamer, and I'm here to game. Hello. I'll stay the night once I talk to everybody. I don't want to make the same mistake that I made, you know, a little while back there. A little while ago. In the previous town. Let's go to the tool shed. Bro, what is this place? Nod, nod. Zzz. Hey, wake up. I had business for you. Oh, that's all it took, huh? That's all it took, huh? Hello? My audio's clipping a little bit. Hold on, let me turn it down. Hello? That should be a little bit better, as long as it's not clipping. Should I sell the Dragon Killer? I kind of don't want to. I don't really want to. I want to keep it for now, because I feel like it could come in useful at some point. We'll stash it, probably. Let's buy some... Ooh, they're huge. How do you carry these huge coins? Mumble, mumble. We used those when my grandpa was a child. We don't use them anymore now. Alright, what do we got here? What do we got? What do we get? Oh boy, oh boy. Was that, like, glitched or bugged at all? Was that glitched? 16 plus... Because I had 2200, right? Which would have left me 16 plus 4 plus 2, 6. But her shield is 480. Okay, so she could actually trade it. Alright. Well, that was bizarre. That was actually a fairly expensive thing that we bought there. I don't think we're going to be able to buy anything else. Those shields are expensive. Do we have any magic eggs? No. Okay. Well, we bought 3 shields. Can you believe it? Wow. Incredible. Yo. Excuse me. You there in the swimsuit? You know a boatman with strong arms? We want to go to the Twin Towers. Hey, what is it with you? Don't get any closer. Huh? What's wrong with her? Why did she suddenly run off like that? Knowing you, Justin, you probably offended her. No, I didn't. What are you saying, Sue? Would I do something like that? What are you so touchy about? But it was a bit strange. Look, there are people over there, too. Let's ask them about a boatman. Those armbands of yours, are you a couple by chance? Matching armbands? A couple, right? What? No, well, they do match, but... Yes, I'm the frog sorceress who channels the frog god. My specialty is telling love fortunes. Would you like your fortune told? How about it? You have the time. Sure thing. If I see it. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbity, ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. What's happening? Oh, excuse me. The frog god has come. Don't worry. Oh. What the hell was that? Alright, that lady's out of her mind. I channel the frog god. Okay. Perhaps you are a messenger of the frog god. Messenger of the frog god? I am Master Frog, employed by the frog god. Now that you have come to Gumbo, please extol the frogs. Extol? 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 You want me to extol the frog? Excuse me, we're looking for a boatman to take us to the Twin Towers. Huh? Whoa, it's an attractive girl. What? No, no, no. Oh, no, not a girl. You're a boy. That's right, a boy. A boy, I say. What was that about? Hey, Fina, I think he mistook you for a boy. Yikes. Don't worry about it, Fina. From the moment I met you, I knew you were a woman. Yeah, that's rude. Both of you, that's totally uncalled for. Well, I don't understand what it is, but something funny is going on. Whatever it is, this is very strange. Anyway, it doesn't seem likely that we'll get a boat to the Twin Towers. Yeah, this is weird. You got frog people and shit. Oh, I am a puppet of love. I cannot move without you. Oh, why do you do this to me? You are a woman. A woman. Huh? What? Whoa, woman. Stop, stop. Don't come closer. Woman, woman. What's with this guy? Ah, you are a matador of love. I face you like the bull. Ah, but you turn away from me. Someday, together with you. What, me? Hey, no, a man! Stay away! This is so weird, dude. What is going on here? What are you guys getting up to out here? What are you guys doing out here? You're doing some weird stuff. When it comes to Gumbo history, I'm a living dictionary. Do you want to hear the story, young man? Yes. There's a story that long ago a man and woman did something evil. For that reason, Gumbo became a lonely village with no happy couple. Okay, well that's sad. Even the spirits hated that Gumbo, and they would not come near. Then the brave couple appeared. One day, not fearing the past, the two became a couple. People of Gumbo offered the village for them, and celebrated a festival. It was a joyous festival with song and dance that enticed the spirits. The festival would go on forever. After that, the couple invited the blessings of the spirits, and the festival would be uninterrupted. There, did you know about that? This Gumbo was warm all year, and men and women were happy. What? Now it's totally different. It's not warm, and the men and women are not getting along. It's true, they absolutely are not. What a weird place. Did I actually go in here? Dining hall? I don't think so. Hello? Hello? Oh, what a surprise. I haven't seen a customer for a long time. There are no customers in here. Perhaps you're not so popular? No, the Gourmet Frog Restaurant is a favorite dating spot for couples. We used to have them waiting in line. Ah, for couples, you say. I see what the problem is here. Let's go this way. I'm so happy when I'm planting rice with you. I'm the most happy. My imagination, or are they flirting? What, are you a girl? I'm asking you. Please don't get too close. It's a beautiful day today. Planting is going well, too. Wow, you have a really high voice. Is that so? I never really noticed. I guess I should have given that character a really high voice, because I kind of ruined the illusion there by not doing that. I am the priest, working for the frog god, the god of Gumbo. People call me Master Frog. I've heard this one before. If you study as much as I have, you could speak the frog language, so listen closely now. Ribbity ribbit, ribbity ribbit, ribbity ribbity ribbit. Even if I listen closely. Cool story, bruh. Bruh. Very cool, bro. Oh, I don't want to go over there yet. Let's go over here. Oh my, are you on a hot spring trip with your big sister? Big sis, no. Oh my, then are you on a hot spring trip with your mother? What? No way. My. Did I go in here? I can't remember. Yeah, I went in there. Hey there. Say, what do you call a man with a seagull on his head? Cliff. Get it? Seagull. Cliff. Oh, brother. I guess bad jokes are a part of everyone's culture. Wow, 2 men. I feel dizzy. My head is spinning. Oh no, I can't let anyone see me like this. Go away. Just don't talk to me. What? Wait a minute. Stay away from me. Leave me be, please. Ooh, you're just covered in mud. You ought to take a good bath when you get home. Yes, okay. Yeah, stop. I shouldn't have talked with a girl.
You guys are being kind of stupid out here. It's the girl. Stop.
What is it? What did I do? Oh, don't come near me. Don't look at me. What is this about? That's quirky. That's quirky. That's a quirky plant. Plant's pretty quirky. Did you see us? What? But we're brother and sister. We are not a couple. No. Huh? Did you see us? What do you mean? Come on, stop kidding around. You saw us, didn't you? Don't misunderstand. At most, we are like a close brother and sister. We're certainly not a couple. Are you kids out here maybe hanging out, you know? What do you want? I know you came to see my Simone. Simone? Is that the frog statue? Yes, one evening the frog goddess appeared beside my bed and said, "Carve a statue modeled on me." And this statue is what I made. Quite beautiful, don't you think? Wow, you made this frog statue so skillfully. I can almost hear it croaking right now. Puffy puff, puffy puff. Golly, I really croaked? Oh, is that you, Puffy? You startled me.
That was
Oh, brother, the hot spring hasn't flowed recently. What should we do? Did you say there's a hot spring here? Great, I love a hot bath. Yes, but this hot spring isn't flowing. Because of that, I haven't taken a bath in 2 months. Jesus, dude. I love the Chief's place. Before, when I went to visit, he always let me go in the hot spring pool. Now the hot spring has stopped, and there's only cold water. The pool has ceased to be. How I wish that the hot spring would return right away. It felt so good to swim in there.
Oh, what do? I know it's useless being here, but sorry. God, look like you've hit rock bottom.
Hit bottom, that's terrible, but I guess you're right. Wow. Oh my, I made it worse. Hello. Only a little of this year's rice remains. When the rice bin becomes empty, what will we eat then? Well, we won't have anything to eat, but we won't die as long as there's a festival. What are you saying? You'll die if you don't eat. Oh, I am worried. Only this much of this year's rice remains. We'll have to wait until the Malgay tribal merchants come on their peddling tour. Malgay tribal merchants? Does that have anything to do with Guido, whom we met in Dight? Guido. Was that the rabbit guy? Which one was Guido? Yeah, that was the rabbit guy. What happened to him? That's the chief's house. We'll go to the chief's house in a bit. Ugh, you're covered with mud. Whoa, a woman? Leave me alone. I'm working. Don't talk to me. What? I'm sorry. Hello there, Gadwin. It's been a long time. How are you? Well, same as always. It looks like you've been doing well. Still beholden to you. Well, why don't you stay a while? What should I do? This hot spring stopping was probably my fault. What? How could that be? I was mean to the frogs in the pond, so it must be the curse of the frog god. It probably was, dude. Oh, a frog. It's a frog. Looks like in Gumbo they worship frog statues. Yes, so it seems. Look, there's one over there, too. I wonder if their frog is their god. There are so many. Gumbo villagers really like frogs. So.
Wow.
What kind of food do you guys think they eat in Gumbo? I'm pretty sure I went here. I think I did. I don't know, whatever. Pretty sure. Let's go over here. Hello. Can I ask you something? When you become a couple, something flies all around them in the air. What's that stuff that flies in the air? Flying? It's just a couple, so their hearts are swooning? That can't be it. What the fuck is he talking about? What? Who are you? You're not Gumbo villagers, are you? But you are a couple. You're not a couple. Why is everyone calling us a couple? Why are they calling us a couple? Us specifically, you know? I guess we're the most likely to be a couple here. That does. Never mind. Never mind. Oh! Whoa! Don't yell out all of a sudden, okay? Whoa! Whoa! Still can't forget. Still like Taylor. Uh-oh, I blew it. I let it slip out of my mouth. Oh! Hey, why are you yelling in such a loud voice over here? I don't forget about girls. Hey, you're a girl, aren't you? Of course I'm a girl. Excuse me? Well now, you lovebirds are young and stay together. You're bold. What? What lovebirds? Stop playing dumb. You're with this pretty girl there, right?
Young men nowadays are pitiful. They can't date women. But we had a hard time too. Persuade, crazy gifts.
But I did marry the most beautiful woman in the village, right, Grandma? Even Grandpa brags about his own romance. Is this supposed to be Grandma? She does not look like a grandma. I'll just put that out there. Everyone hides from love, you know. We all hide our thoughts of love. It's wonderful, this little drama. Drama, you say? Are you an actress? Haha, that's a good one. But my unfortunate one, I am writing the script for a drama. When I grow up, I will be Bobby's bride. How I love Bobby. When I said that to Daddy, he said I can't marry him. What can I do? Surely your father doesn't want you to give you up just yet. Sure. Ah, I do look good. If a handsome man like me were anywhere else, I'd have to fight the girls off. What's wrong? Why are you talking to your own reflection in the mirror? Huh? How cute. You were the girl for me, but I can't talk to you. That's so sad. Rip. Hey? The sea is nice. The beauty of the sea is a treasure that the spirits gave people. Don't you agree? Why, yes, I do. Well, young lady, we're of like mind. Later, we'll speak more of beauty. Oh, wait. Forget what I just said. My good man. What did you mean by that? The layout of this place is kind of dumb. I'm gonna figure it out, you know. What is this area, huh? Can I go to the Twin Towers? Don't be ridiculous. The rocks would smash my boat to bits. It's not impossible, but dangerous. Dan is the only guy in this village who would row to the Twin Towers. Isn't there a way to go around by land? We'd better not go that way. It's surrounded by mountains that belch out poisonous gas. These some small-ass boats. Today's youth are totally spineless. They lack inspiration, no inspiration at all. For example, they wouldn't rush into fire or water for love. All these youth are spineless. She looked very young, too. Of course, I'm still only 20. Wow. Cool, man. Oh, spirits, it's me, Taylor. Please grant my wish. I beg you that today, for one day, I will meet no man of this village. In particular, I beg that I will not meet Tom, because don't want to see him. Spirit, answer my prayers. Let me forget Tom. I hate men. Oh, that's pretty intense. What have men done to you? Please grant my wish. Eeh, man. Let's go away. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Dan is not here today. He must be hanging around the chief's house again. He's the best sailor in the village, and yet he won't come out here to fish. You gotta work hard like me. Alrighty then, have I been over here? Have I talked to this people? It's wonderful always hearing the waves crash and smush. Smush, swish, swish. I like gurgling, cooing. Gurgle, cuckoo. Look at that, he fell right asleep. 3 of us are good friends. With 3 of us, you can't call us a couple. 3 of us have been friends for a long time. Let's go on being friends. 3 of us are good friends. We are always together. Right, Shirumi and Yui? Don't get this wrong now. No one's a couple here. There's a legend that if you throw a coconut over your shoulder from here to a couple on that island, your wish will be granted. But I can't confirm that it's true. In the first place, there aren't any couples. There just aren't any. Well, now, I haven't seen a couple in a long time. Do you intend to go to that island? You really must want to be together. You were really brave to go to the island at such a time. Island? You mean that one? Why do you say brave? Here I am at this island. What a beautiful island. It's very lovely. We are 3 friends together. None of us are dating. Nobody could call us a couple, 'cause there's 3 of us here right now. Oh, Danda. I can only think of him. I have a feeling I can somehow hear his voice. Oh, finally the honored guests have arrived. Now the festival can get going, yippee! What? What is this? I will come directly to the point. Will you be traveling with that young lady there? A young lady? Do you mean me? No, the other young lady. You with the matching armband. You 2 are a couple, right? Love through good and bad, through suffering. Oh boy. There's no winning here, huh? Let's see. Slightly better answer. I guessed right, a bell ringer, so you are a couple. Well then, we shall recognize you 2 as the brave couple. Just a minute. First of all, Justin and I are not particularly a couple. Come on, Fina. It seems to make him happy. Besides, there's no harm, right? Still, what are you saying? Now, the couple has appeared. Prepare the feast. It is I, the Chief of Gumbo. Ah, yes, the Chief. I believe that was 5 years ago. Volcano, the guardian deity of Gumbo, stopped. The fire in the volcano died. Gumbo became cold. You're waiting for the couple. When the couple comes, it will warm. The legends say there'll be a beautiful couple. If there's a couple, we'll have a festival of fun. That was some of my best work, I think. Yay! What have I gotten myself into here? How about it? Do you think everyone had a good time? How about I sing one more song? Nah, that's alright. Well, you do look tired. Why not take a walk outside and breathe the fresh air? When you want to retire, tell me and I'll escort you to the guest house. I don't know what kind of voice I was given here.
You are truly a marvelous couple. We are following your example, right, Danda? Say, Danda, should we go buy something matching? Something like their armbands.
Sure, great idea.
We're going to the store to buy something matching as a token of our love before the finale tomorrow. The best couple in Gumbo should have something specially made in Gumbo, you know.
Ah, Oh, it's a brave couple. As you can see, Nine and Nina and I have become a couple. I will be with Nina from now on. Truly how we waited for this day. Hang in there for the finale tomorrow. We'll never forget our debt to you for our entire lives. What did I do? What? Did I fix everything? Thank you. I owe it to you. We can never be up together. Never apart, day or night. What? Well, honey, what shall we do? Go see the ocean? I don't want to see anymore. Oh, Lulu, I love you. You've made a mistake. I'm Justin. Well, where did you take my Lulu, Justin? Answer me, that's not allowed, even for the brave couple. What you're saying is all mixed up.
Toto, I love you.
Oh, what are you doing? I'm Justin. What? Toto, when did you change your name to Justin? You didn't say a word to me. You're not listening. I wish these guys luck. You know, good luck with, you know, that whole deal.
Ha, I'm so happy it hurts. It's the first time in my life for this.
You sure seem happy that they can become couples.
I'm getting embarrassed just watching everyone.
Thank you. Thanks to you, Taylor and I have openly become a couple. We're getting all kinds of praise, but we haven't done anything. I guess it's okay if everyone's happy. It'll be tough from there, so hang in there. We are cheering for you. Here, what are they talking about? What are they talking about? Oh, do you want to retire already? Oh, is that it? We'll enjoy the banquet some more. Oh, this is beautiful. Since I hadn't seen him in a long time, we watched the stars like we did when we first met. Just love the way he can be so romantic. Nights are cool, but you don't feel cold when you're in love. I don't mind as long as I'm with him. We haven't met for ages. Tonight we'll go on talking together like this. Doesn't matter what we say. I don't care about the cold. I don't notice when I'm with her. The others are probably all inside. If the volcano does not erupt, the night will be freezing in Gumbo. This is pretty epic, honestly. I'm having a good time out here in Gumbo. The sea is good. Yeah, certainly. It's much prettier around here than at the sea by New Pond. Excuse me, see, this lady has a partner already. Yeah. Yeah. Back off, bro. Back off, bro. Bro. What is going on? This is total 180. It was truly wonderful that you turned up. I don't have to worry about whether he likes me or not. Now we can be together. Oh, this is really great. I don't have to worry that she doesn't like me. Thanks to you, that has all been resolved, and from now on we can be romantic.
Oh, I love you. You are the only one for me. We won't be separated a second time. Yeah.
I love you too. I'll show you that I love you more than you love me. Look, see that small... I've heard this before. I've heard that before. Is there anybody on this small island of passion? Of love? Love. Wow. Woo, wow. I can't go into any houses. Woo, wow. My goodness. Are you working nights also? Aren't you cold? My girlfriend said she likes me covered with mud, so I'm doing my best to get even dirtier. It's a waste of time to sleep. If it's for her, I don't feel cold. Okay, back to getting muddy. Well, I'm gonna get mud all up in my... I'm so happy for these villagers. Finally, they can openly be in love and stuff. That's so very nice.
I don't get this frog thing. Are the frogs normal? Is the frog thing normal? Do they actually like worship frogs and shit? Because that also seems highly irregular, but you know, the couple thing is also kind of weird. But that we seem to have resolved that. I'm still weirded out by the frog thing though. What's up with that? I guess we're done here.
Let me go back at the chief. Wait, was I not in the chief's house?
I thought it was in the chief's house. Frick, dude. I don't remember where I was. Oh, I was in here, I think. Oh, do you want to retire already? Yeah. Are you tired? Is that it? And I guess I'll escort you to the guest house. Yes, yes, come here tomorrow. We'll have the finale to the festival. The finale, is it? That sounds like fun. Oh, if you say so. I have preparations to make. Don't know if I messed up that voice. I'm just trying to be consistent, but I forgot. Yesterday I was really stumped by the Chief's song. They said something like, I'll sing you my 99 best hits until morning. I wonder what we could do. Everyone was having such a good time. I wonder if the festival has ended. Talked about starting the finale. Today is the finale of the festival. Chief is waiting in the banquet hall. Alright, well, I'm very happy for us. Well now, they said that today is the finale of the festival. What'll they be doing? Should be fun. See, Justin, don't you think this reception we're getting is kind of strange? Something's wrong. I have a bad feeling about this. You're being oversensitive, Fina. Didn't they say they'd have the finale in the tent? Let's go there. Yeah, Fina. There's nothing weird or wrong about anything that's happened so far in this village. This village is completely normal and there's nothing to worry about. Are we going to the tent? I forget what they said.
Good morning. Did you sleep well last night? Good luck with the finale. If this finale succeeds, Gumbo will return to what it was. I want to thank you two so much.
Don't know if I got that voice right. Again, it's hard to keep voices consistent. Finale at last! We wish you two well. Nina and I are here to cheer you on. What's this? It sounds like you're encouraging us.
Yes, I still feel uneasy.
Oh, it's the couple. The festival finale is finally here. Are you ready? Okay. Oh, that's great. Like yesterday, the two of you can sit there.
Somehow, I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's do it, Fina. You don't want to offend the villagers.
Well, they do. I'm excited.
My expectation is that we're gonna get sacrificed or something. I mean, how else is this gonna go, you know? They're totally gonna sacrifice us so that everybody can date and whatnot. Attention! The finale of the festival shall begin. Now, certainly you were told that the village is worried about the fire of the volcano going out. Well, the chief did sing to us in a loud voice. Great, okay. The volcano got that way owing to the fire dragon which appeared at the summit. As told in the village legends, a young couple of a man and woman are to be offered in sacrifice to the fire dragon. Were you two told this? No, you didn't. You actually literally did not tell us this at all. Thus the misunderstanding here. What sacrifice? Hold it a minute. We haven't heard any such story. Truly, didn't I actually say that to you? This won't do. I tried my best not to forget. I've gotten forgetful lately. Well, now everything has been said. You two embellish the finale as the brave couple. Cool. He totally didn't say anything to us on purpose. Excuse me, brave couple. We were afraid of being a sacrifice. We did not attain the love of lovers. To attain the love of two people, you have to be that brave couple who do not fear death. Hurry. Pray.
You have shown bravery that will go down in the world history of couples. I will surely be happy with Danda.
Hey, wait just a minute.
Whoa!
Well, the end.
Just a minute. Isn't this a bit much, Mr. Chief? Hush about becoming a sacrifice.
What? You can't say defeating a dragon is impossible. Still, it's fine if they are eaten for us.
It's not a problem, I suppose. This is terrible, Gadwin. We have to chase after those two.
Why is Gadwin's head like in a square all the time?
Stupid. That's why I said I had a bad feeling about this. Whatever will we do now?
Couldn't be helped. We didn't know. I love how he's upside down.
Really? They were acting too nice. Didn't you think it's strange?
Well, Fina, I was enjoying the banquet. I guess we're opposites. Yow! I hit my fan. What a thing to say. Fina, are you alright?
So this is what it's come to. Justin, don't you feel a little bit responsible for this?
Yeah. I know, it's all my fault. At any rate, we can't go back now. If we beat that fire dragon, there won't be a problem, right?
Oh, sure, change the subject. But I guess you're right. Let's go, Justin. I'm sure the fire dragon is at the summit.
Yeah, let's just go kill the dragon. That's the Fina I know. Right on, let's go. Just me and Fina hanging out. Two bros. Two buds, two powerful friends. Well, good thing there's a stash in place here. Holy crap. We'll be okay for a little while. This is exciting. I do love like little challenges where they split us our characters off into smaller groups. I like that. I actually like that a lot. Or to bigger groups, you know, whatever. Alright, what's the deal with these guys? I'm guessing they're sensitive to magic. That would be my first guess. Let's try ice and fire.
Oh, power of ice! Burnout!
I learned Burn Flame. Burn Flame did not do much of anything at all, actually. Surprisingly, nothing. Ah, so they're flame. Okay, that makes sense. Ice and water. Yeah, okay.
Bad, eh?
Cool. Do I have any stories to tell today? I kind of had a bit of a rough day today, actually, because I woke up this morning and I was like, all right, let me start doing my work for the day. I log into my laptop and my VPN isn't working, and I literally just couldn't open my VPN all day. I couldn't do anything. I was literally screwed. Couldn't do anything. It was very sad. I emailed a whole bunch of people and like nobody responded to me. I'm like, well, fuck. I literally just can't do anything. So I sat around. Unfortunately, you know, they're still probably gonna get mad at me. But, you know, there's literally nothing I could do. That's the way it was. But my little sister emailed, or she sent me a text message today. And she was like, hey, can I visit your Animal Crossing town? What was that about? I was like lagging out there for no reason.
Blast!
And I was like, yeah, alright. So I just ended up logging on, and I was like, alright, here you go. It's my friend code. Visit my freaking town. So I haven't actually played Animal Crossing for a long while now. Not since last year. You know, so my town looks the same. I just kind of, I don't know, I got kind of bored of it.
All right, we won.
It did kind of devolve into doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, and I was just, you know, I just, I got tired of it. I almost paid off all my debt, and then I didn't. I decorated the village. I was just playing, like, day to day. Try to get a little bit money, and then nothing else. But none of my friends were playing anymore, so
Oh, power of ice.
it just kind of felt really pointless. Like, I went all out. I was, like, decorating my town. I did a bunch of landscaping and shit. I was trying to get all the flowers, and I was going to all this effort, and I'm like, does this really matter if nobody's ever going to see this shit, you know? That was basically how I felt about Animal Crossing. I've heard people say that the new Animal Crossing is kind of made for the social media age. It's made so that you can pretty up your town and post about it on, like, Instagram and Reddit and Twitter and shit. And I kind of vibed with that. I was like, yeah, that seems like a correct take. That take is correct. I agree with that take. Because it really did feel, it does feel objectively like the worst Animal Crossing, unless all you want out of it is the decoration aspect of it, you know? Like, if all you care about is, oh, I want to be able to, you know, make a model village.
They're there.
Like, if that's the appeal of Animal Crossing to you and not as much the sim elements, then this is probably the one for you. It's the best at that, but everything else about it was kind of disappointing. The villagers suck.
All right, we won.
Like, it was actually kind of upsetting how boring the villagers now are to interact with. Like, the first time I got 2 villagers with the same personality types in my village, I was like devastated. I was like, oh my god, these characters are literally exactly the same. They say the exact same shit. And so it's like not even interesting to get unique villagers and like look for ones that are like cool. It's like, yeah, this one looks cool, I guess, but it's got this type of personality, so it's just gonna say these things. It genuinely bummed me out. But, you know, it's what it is. And then they started, like, leaking,
They're there.
leaking out updates over the course of the year. None of them were super beefy enough for me to care too much. Like, I was kind of interested in the swimming update, I guess. And then after that, I was like, well, I did that. And then there was the... Sorry, I got like lettuce stuck in my teeth. What is this? A defense seed? Oh. What does it do? Oh, vitality. Okay. 34. I actually don't remember who that was. Was that Fina? Oh, okay. Justin has less vitality for some reason. Yeah, I don't know. It was ultimately disappointing for me. It had a lot of potential, and I feel like it was fun for the first few months, but like, just as, you know, the only thing to play during quarantine, but at the beginning of quarantine, it just came out like at a perfect time for everyone to get obsessed with it, but I got tired of it really quickly. Well, not really quickly, but I did get kind of bored of it quickly, I'll say. Not necessarily tired of it, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of a bummer. I feel like the DIY stuff had a lot of potential. I was kind of excited for that. To like be able to build stuff and like keep playing to collect stuff, but I feel like a lot of those were ultimately disappointing to deal with. I didn't get a lot of star bits. That was one of those things where it's like, oh, you need these star pieces, and I was like, oh, you have to play on like you have to play at night, which normally I was playing during the day. I didn't get on at night. It was just not. I didn't really want to play at night. I wanted to play other things at night. I don't know.
Power of ice.
So I would just miss it, and then I would miss because I wouldn't play on Sundays, and I would miss turnips, and I was like, I don't know. That's not really neither here nor there. That's besides the point. That's just my own personal idiocy. I don't know. They took out paintings, which and then they put paintings back in. I was like, oh, cool. They put paintings back in, but it's almost. I feel like it's more annoying to get paintings in this one, isn't it? Because you gotta wait for the boat. Whereas it used to be, I think his tent used to show up like every Saturday. And so you could always had a chance to get something from it. But now you gotta wait for the stupid boat, and it only shows up like once, maybe twice a month. Shit's ridiculous, man. I don't know. Once I was able to landscape everything, and I was like, that was the last thing I was kind of excited about. I was like, all right, here I go. I'm gonna start making interesting little things, and I made like a little outdoor, like festival area, like
Pretty easy.
like with like little stands and like a stage with like music and stuff. And I was pretty proud of that. I made a little like beach cabana area. I made like a Japanese Zen garden. I made like a regular like flower garden, a really nice flower garden. I made one of the coolest last things I built that I was kind of proud of was like I landscaped like this little waterfall area and put like a little a bunch of little like stand-up trees, like little paper stand-up trees, and like a little paper stand-up dino to look like kind of like a zoo exhibit, but it's all very clearly fake. I was actually really proud of it. And you can't go in. It's just like it's locked off, and it's across a river.
All right,
It's just this little spot, which I feel is, and there's a whole like hill area with water that runs down from it from the top. I just thought it was really cool. Little thing I made. But yeah, that was this is clearly the way to go. So let's go back, make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, let me just do this really quick because I feel like I already have been that way. Oh, okay, well I haven't been this way. Maybe I was wrong, okay. Hot dog. Oh, I didn't really realize they were called hot dogs. That's really funny.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, I don't know. So I invited her to my town. She ran around and stole my stuff and then left. I was like, okay, that was cool. Alright, cool. Great. Glad we did that. I was kind of excited to show off some of the things I built. I feel like she's seen them before, though. 'Cause I feel like I was playing Animal Crossing one time when she came over, and she probably saw it all. So, not that impressive, I guess. But, you know, I gave her some flowers. I gave her, you know, whatever fruits and whatever she wanted. I had a bunch of DIYs that I didn't use. I get so many of those stupid DIY things. Just, like, scattered. I just tossed them in this one area of the map. But I don't know. If I went back to that game, I don't really know what I would even do anymore. Like, the only thing I can think to do is maybe just finish paying off my debt. Maybe try to finish up the museum, but...
All right, we won.
I don't know. Just not, just don't care that much, you know? Alright, surely this is, yeah. That's the exit. Okay. Okay, kind of cool, kind of whimsical. Yeah, so that was fun. We also finished, we finished playing Left 4 Dead 2 yesterday. Finally.
We did
The last level of that game is actually a lot harder than I remembered.
What a cinch.
It's just like zombies permanently attacking you. They just never stop coming. There's like 2 tanks. I think when we played it before, I don't remember if we ever actually beat that level. But, that is really hard. Genuinely difficult. I'm getting all turned around. This place isn't that confusing, to be honest, but I just want to... Alright, we have to go back up that other area then. Let me run back over there. Yeah. So we did that. She's like, I could have sworn I could have sworn I had the DLC for that game. I don't know where it is now. I had it on Xbox 360, so maybe it's just it wasn't associated with my account or something. I don't really know. But I don't have it anymore. So I had to like repurchase it. That I was kind of annoyed about, but it is what it is, I suppose. But she wanted to play it. I was like, alright, well, I'll try to... I bought one of them. It was like $7. I was like, alright, I'll buy it. I don't know if we're ever actually going to play it, but, you know, I did buy one of them, and there's like 5 other DLC campaigns that we could do. It was fun, though. It was a fun time, you know. I had a good time. What's this rock about? Why there a rock? Was that necessary? Okay. Look, Sue, Justin, and Fina are over there. Yes, they are. We finally found them. Hello, Justin, Fina. Gadwin, Sue, came here for us. It's really fitting. We can't let you two be sacrificed, can we, Gadwin? Yes. At any rate, if we defeat the fire dragon at the summit, everything should be resolved. Great, then let's do it. Let's go, everyone. Uh-huh. Yes. Wait, how does that... Wait, what? Did I go in a circle somehow? No. I didn't. Well, I'm gonna have to check that out then. Gonna have to. What is this? Oh, this is the other side. Okay. Oh, we have Sue in our party now. I could try to give her a rain staff. Man, I was kind of excited to see how we'd be able to, if we'd be able to just the two of us like get through this level. Be kind of, it's a kind of a fun concept, you know. There you go. That'll help. All right, so there was 0 point in coming over here, is what you're telling me. Cool. No point whatsoever in doing that. Well, not bad at all. Okay, so we went over. Did we go over here? Oh fuck. Okay, well we can go back there in a second. Surely Volcano Base won't mean Volcano Summit, right? It doesn't lead to this shit. I'm getting turned around. I thought I hadn't been up there before. I want to go up this way first.
What was I thinking about today?
I feel like I was thinking about something and I forgot what it was. Man, I cannot for the life of me remember. Oh, I thought a little bit about... I should have attacked the other one. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I did release... Well, by the time you're seeing this, I probably would have released Smash Brothers today. Or yesterday. Or maybe 2 days ago, depending on how long this takes to put up. But, you know, I thought I'd be kind of ashamed about this one, but I feel like I kind of stand by the things I was saying. You know, I've been thinking about it. I've had a long, turrid relationship with this game so far in my playing through it, but I basically decided to play a little bit on my own, and I kind of determined how I felt about it. And it reminds me a lot about what I felt of Smash 4. Kind of stuff I forgot about how I felt about it, looking back. It still is kind of the way that I thought it was. I don't really need to elaborate on it. I think I did an okay job of trying to explain that in the actual episode, but you know, I think maybe from now on should be a little easier to get through those episodes now that I've kind of decided that it doesn't matter as much as I thought it did.
So you know what I mean? Should be cool.
Let's follow up the regular. Oof. Nice. Let's have Justin heal himself. Why not? Why not, Justin, you little loser?
They're there!
Come, try again.
I don't know. I read a little bit of Immortal Hulk today. It was, I was a little confused. A little confused by it, honestly.
Because issue 3, I was trying to remember what happened in issues 1 and 2, because
The way I read stuff is kind of out of order, and so I'm like, what the fuck happened in the first 2 issues? I remember it being really cool. I liked the concept. It was basically setting up this Hulk is kind of immortal. He dies and then he comes back to life. Just some cool stuff. And then they set up this other guy in the third one. It's weird because it changes art styles like, depending on who's talking. So the narrative is like this reporter. She's interviewing a bunch of people about this like arrest and murder. And a bunch of people, depending on who's telling the story, the art style changes. It's really weird. And it's this dude, and he runs into a church. He goes all over the place, so a lot of people see him. And they're all like, yeah, that guy's weird. He was like some weird villain with like superpowers, or maybe he didn't have them. Maybe they were imagined. I don't know. It's hard to follow. I was a little confused. But yeah, it went in a weird direction, and then they brought back, integrated this other guy who was apparently Bruce Banner's roommate in college. He's a guy from Alpha Flight. Alpha Flight being a Canadian superhero team who typically deal with space threats in space and stuff. Alpha Flight. I feel like I've read a lot of comics that are referencing Alpha Flight recently. Why? Why is every comic book writer obsessed with Alpha Flight all of a sudden?
Pretty easy, right,
it was basically this dude, his name's Sasquatch. I don't know when it was established.
In what comic it was established where this guy was Bruce Banner's roommate in college. But apparently that's a thing. That's in the lore. So, I don't know what it means. But, he's apparently looking for Bruce Banner for some reason. He apparently has Sasquatch powers because of Bruce Banner. For some reason. He wanted to... Oh, it's because he wanted to help him or something. And he's like, here, I'll get powers too so I can fight him and help him out. Because they were good friends. He seems like a sweet fellow. But he's very Hulk-esque in that. Apparently, he used to be possessed by some sort of demon, but they got rid of the demon, so he's like, I'm good now, I'm cool. And, so
now he just turns into Sasquatch and
Not bad, eh?
it's really weird. I don't know. It's still cool. I really like the style that they're going with, and I do like this character actually. I know I've made it sound like it's really stupid, but I like the character. He's cool. I don't know who this reporter lady is though, but she's been in last 2 issues. You know. Fuck it. May as well use this shit since we have it, you know.
Come, power of the universe! Ha! Dragon King Slice!
What a cinch.
That worked out. Yeah, I was supposed to have a meeting this morning. Basically, they've been trying to do like daily meetings at my work, which is that an ambush? Fuck. It's so unfair. Oh well, it's 2 hits to win, so it's not a big deal. Spam attacks. I don't know, I used to, when I was actually going into work every day, I used to kind of hate the daily meeting. I felt kind of pointless because I'm like, I'm here. I'm okay with it now though, because, I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm still like at work, you know, like it's a start to the day, you know? Otherwise, if there was no daily meeting, I'd kind of just get up, turn on my laptop whenever, maybe check my emails, and I wouldn't feel like I'm at work or anything, but it does make me, it does at least, like, create that illusion that, you know, I'm going to work today. I guess, which I kind of need. I kind of feel like I do need that. I don't know. I'm okay with it now. I used to hate it, and I'm like, why don't I hate it anymore? Why am I just like, alright, this is fine. I don't care. I'll wake up, I'll join this meeting every single day. Talk about what I'm doing. It still feels kind of pointless, actually, in all honesty. The genuine nature of it is just to be like, hey, are you working on the thing you already know you're supposed to be working on? Yes? Oh, good. Okay, bye. That's all it is, every meeting. It's like, yeah, I know, I should be working on this. I'm working on it. I mean, sometimes it's like I don't have any work, and then they'll be like, alright, well, here you go. But that's the only time it's ever useful, and even then, I could just send an email and be like, hey, I don't have anything to do. And they'd be like, oh, here you go.
You're no match for me.
Actually, they probably wouldn't respond until the next day anyways, so that's usually how it goes. You gotta wait a whole day if you want any response to anything. I don't know, it's just weird. It's weird how different things are than they used to be. You know what I mean? Things are very strange.
Bomb and blast.
See my power!
You know, I usually feel a lot of pressure to speak a lot during these, especially this series, and Star Wars, actually. So I feel a lot of pressure usually to, like, come up with things to say. And, I don't know if that's a good thing. You know? Maybe I shouldn't worry about it as much as I do. Maybe it's okay to just chill out and, like, try to make it less stressful. I don't know. I don't know if any of the things I have to say are interesting at all, you know? It's like, alright, well, I've got comic books that I read, I've got books that I read. There's not a whole lot I actually do in my daily life, except working is kind of my big thing that I do most of the time, and that's really boring to talk about. I don't really hang out in person with friends much. I mean, none of my friends have wanted to hang out in person for quite a while. The most that we do is just stream. Not stream, but play games online, right? So,
Not bad, eh?
weirdly enough, though, we don't actually do it as much as I think we would be doing it. It's weird. I don't really know what to make of it. I'd like to play games with people more online, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't have... I guess I've been making more active friends recently, but... I still haven't... I mean, I'm starting to feel like, oh, I don't wanna be constantly beholden to, like, oh, we played this game yesterday, let's play it again today. You know, I already kind of felt that with my sister, and which she wanted to play Left 4 Dead 2, like, And she texted me about it every single day since Saturday, and I was like, oh, I don't really, I don't really want to play today. I decided to finally play with you yesterday. I was in a good mood yesterday. I was like feeling good. I'm like, oh yeah, I do actually want to play, you know. So that's where I feel I need to be if I want to enjoy myself. But it's all about mood, you know. I've got. I gotta hit certain moods, you know, or else I don't know. I feel like I'm not that entertaining. I feel like I'm not that as fun to be around. I feel like I want to be in that place of being fun to be around. I don't really know. Nobody ever really tells me I'm any different. Like, I literally had one time where I played Among Us with people, and like, I was so fucking tired. And I only realized that once we started playing how absolutely horribly tired I was. And so the next day I was like, the next time we played, I was telling them, like, yeah,
What a sin.
man, the last time we played, I didn't realize how fucking tired I was the whole time. And they're like, oh, you were, like, we didn't even notice. I'm like, oh, really? you didn't notice? You didn't notice that I wasn't being funny. You didn't notice that I wasn't being funny today. I wasn't being entertaining today. I was being I was being a bad conversationalist. Honestly, I can't tell if like they're like I really wasn't acting that much different, or if they're just absolutely oblivious and they just don't notice anything. And I lean more towards the latter because they forget. They forget everything. They misremember shit all the time. It's so annoying.
It's a tornado!
Not to brag or anything, but I'm cursed with a bit of a great memory. A bit of a great memory. It does kind of go away when I'm under pressure. Like my mind just goes blank sometimes, but you know, in a relaxed state, I can remember pretty much everything that's ever happened to me. It's weird, you know? And then some people like tell stories and I'm like, well, you remembered that wrong. That's not how that happened. You know? And it's just like, well,
Not bad, eh?
who are they gonna believe? You know, it's just up to whoever they decide to believe that day. But I swear, they have no idea what they're talking about sometimes.
Slash. Flying dragon slap.
I did find it a little hard to think about stuff to talk to, or think about stuff to talk about when I'm just like sitting here and I'm like looking at this game and I'm like, okay,
Power of ice.
alright, rock man, okay, there's a big rock guy here, okay, there's a little fire dog, alright, topics, what do I talk about? Alright, purple gold armor man, little weird flying thing. It's like there's nothing here that's like triggering a memory in me. I find like all the time, I like sit, like I spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos. And I feel like all the time I'm like watching a YouTube video and they'll start talking about something. And it'll like trigger this thought in my head and this like conversation, this like topic I want to talk about. And then I don't know if other people do this, and maybe it's embarrassing to admit, but like because I live by myself, a lot of the time I'll like pause it, I'll like get up and I'll like start wandering around my apartment like talking about this thing as if somebody asked me my opinion on it. Does anybody else do that? I do it all the time, and it's just like certain things like trigger these thoughts in my head and these things I want to talk about, and then when I get to actually recording stuff, I'm like never remember anything. Either that or it just like doesn't flow well as like a topic to bring up, you know? It's like I have no reason to actually start talking about this random thing. Oh, that reminds me. I was watching, did you just attack Sue? Did you just attack Sue? I was watching this weird series on YouTube the other day. This was after I was watching those like weird, the guy with the unclogging the drain and the, like wasp hornet nest guy. I found this other YouTube channel. And it's basically two guys. And they act like they're living, they're like survivalists, they're living in the wilderness, and they're like building things. It was like the weirdest fucking thing I'd ever seen in my life, because they're clearly like sitting here trying to pretend that like they're actually out here surviving.
Here goes!
There's so many weird things about it that make it obviously fake, that they're really not doing this, that there's nothing like particularly survivalist about anything. So their project in this video that they were working on was basically this like underground pool, which, I mean, first off, like, so it's basically this pool that they built, like they molded this pool, and then they filled it with water, but at the bottom of it they put this like chamber in, and then they put like a doorway, so the doorway like goes down, so when the water comes in it only fills to a certain point, and then there's like an air bubble underneath. But I mean, if you're like anybody that even remotely thinks about it, I mean, you can't, like, they're like, oh, at the end of it they're like swimming in this little chamber, and it's like kind of cool and it's like kind of cozy, but at the same time it's like you're not pumping oxygen into this, you know, there's no air release. Like, this is just gonna eventually not be oxygen anymore. It's just gonna be a pocket of unbreathable air. Like, it's just not built to last. It's like a stupid thing. It actually reminds me of a Mr. Beast video. Actually, we have gotten a lot of fucking rain staffs. I don't know if you guys have noticed how many fucking rain staffs we have. But let me tell you, it's a lot. It's a lot. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Yeah, so that's the first thing. So what they do is they like wander about, and one of the first things that stands out to me is like they speed up the footage to like 1.5 speed, so it looks like they're moving really fast, like they're really proficient at survivaling and, you know, moving through things and like looking at stuff. To make it's just this illusion that they're like really good at what they're doing, when in reality you can tell this footage is just sped up really, like, slightly fast, so they're moving like really unnaturally. The next thing is they communicate with like animal sounds. They're like communicating like monkeys. They're like whoop, whoop, whoop. Like they make these weird sounds. I was like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? You both can clearly just speak to each other. Why, for whatever reason, would you not just speak to each other in like a language that you can both understand? Why are you making noises? I don't know. It was a weird thing that like stood out to me. So then the other thing is like the first thing they do is they like make this mold of a pool, right? So they've got to make something that's like kind of like concrete. So what do? Like, the idea of this series seems to be that they want to build this thing, this cool thing out of stuff only found in nature. Like, it shows them walking around. And first of all, they must have like 1 million cameras set up. Either that or they just move the camera and make it look like the cameras are just there, but like these cameras are in perfect positions, and it's like they'll get, like, the funny thing is like they'll find something they're looking for and there's clearly just a camera perfectly set up right there, and then they'll walk into the scene and it'll be like, oh, there's that thing we're looking for.
Not bad.
It's like, why is there this camera like perfectly positioned right at where this thing you're looking for is? It doesn't make sense, you idiots. You think about that for even a second. The illusion just has no weight. So, like, the first thing they gotta make is, like, this concrete. And I feel like it's kind of like a clay that they're trying to make, or a concrete, but I don't know what they do. But they basically get this, like, some sort of powder. I don't really know how any of that stuff is made anyways. But they just, like, have this powder out of nowhere, and they have so fucking much of it that it's just like, what is this supposed to be? Where did you find this? This is clearly you just bought a bunch of... It's either concrete mix or it's something from a store and just started dumping it out. It's like finely grinded. So this is the first thing, and then they start dumping water into it and like sludging it around in their hands. And then they start like, they dig a hole and they start like molding it into the walls and shit. And honestly, like, it is a cool project, all things considered. Like, just them actually doing this thing and making this thing, it's actually a really cool, like, little thing they did. I just don't know why they have to frame it in this, like, fake survival nature as if they found everything naturally and, like, built it, like, in a jungle somewhere. That's what I don't get about it. So, they do that. And then, you know, there's another part where they're like, there's like this camera and it's perfectly set up on some berries. And then they walk into frame and they're like, oh, berry. But they don't say anything and they go, ooh, oh, ooh. And they make noises and they point at the berries and then they start eating the berries really fast. And it's really weird to watch. And so they do that. The next thing they do, I feel like they set up candles inside that little chamber, right? For whatever reason. And then they make paint. And the way they make paint, they make this green paint. They basically take some leaves and they start grinding up these leaves. And then they just pour water in with this mashed leaf mixture. And it starts making this thick green paint somehow. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works, but, you know, that's how they made paint, apparently. And they start painting the walls, and they make so much paint. And then the last thing is the stupidest thing, because basically they find this pond, and they get this bamboo, and they set this bamboo, like, ground level with the pond, right? And, so the water starts running through there. And it basically cuts back to the pool, and it's like this fresh water running into this pool. And it's just, it's so dumb. It's like, that's not how that works, bro. This is not how any of this works, man. Now, I need to find that crater. Like, what they clearly did is they tried to do that as if that's how they got the water. But first of all, the water is like sitting water, so it would be full of bacteria and E. coli and shit. You wouldn't want to be swimming in that. And second of all, when they cut to the other thing, it's clearly just a fucking hose running through this bamboo. But, like, they'd have to have more water in the pond so that it didn't drain below this level unless there was an incline, but it never showed that there was any sort of incline. So the water just fills this shit up, and it's clearly just a fucking hose running through bamboo. You fill it up, they start swimming in it, and honestly, by the end of it, it's really cool. It looks really cool. It just, like, it's very obviously a lot of this shit is set up and fake, and I don't know why you did that part of it. It's like, doesn't really make it look cooler. It just makes it maybe look cooler to, like, an idiot, but I'm not an idiot.
Come on, get up!
So... I don't know, it's just a weird channel.